Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. So today we will discuss pointer. Okay. Pointer is like array. We have already having idea. So array is linear
जी,
concept. Yes.
अदर स्टूडेंट दूसरी मीटिंग में है और उसके अंदर सर कुछ बोल भी नहीं सकते क्योंकि उन्होंने माइक डिसेबल कर रखा है किसी नितिन कुमार ने ऑर्गेनाइजर है।
कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मैंने चैट बॉक्स पे मैसेज टाइप कर दिया है। उनको आना है तो आएंगे, नहीं आना है तो नहीं आएंगे।
ओके सर।
क्योंकि मेरा भी वो सब मेरे पूरे प्रिविलेजेस वहां नहीं थे ना, कुछ भी ना तो मैं बोल सकता था ना कुछ कर सकता था, इसलिए मैंने वहां से मीटिंग क्विट की। मेरा माइक्रोफोन ही बंद था वहां। तो अब नितिन कुमार को टीम से नितिन कुमार को टीम से ही बाहर कर दिया, तो अब वो ज्वाइन ही नहीं कर पाएगा, है ना। चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं। सो पॉइंटर, सो वी हैव आइडिया अबाउट लीनियर पॉइंटर्स। This is not standard term, but like array. If you are writing element number, then it is a value. If you are writing this is address. If you are writing address of operator and this value, this is also address. This is the case of arrays. Okay. So let us see pointers one by one.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, call by value और call by reference में क्या difference होता है सर?
क्या हो रहा है?
सर एक क्वेश्चन था नेट ऐसे ही देखा था सर, what is difference between call by value and call by reference?
Call by value and call by reference.
Yes sir.
पॉइंटर समझाने दो ना मुझे, पॉइंटर समझाऊंगा तब तो मैं बता पाऊंगा ना।
नो सर, एरे से रिलेटेड है सर, मैंने एरे कल पढ़ रहा था सर, तब उसमें आया था सर।
बिल्कुल सही बात है। तो अरे क्या बोला मैंने, एक लीनियर पॉइंटर होता है, यस और नो? यहाँ लिखा है, पूरा सुना करो ना। आएंगे ना हम उस पॉइंट पे आएंगे ना, बाकी लोगों ने तो नहीं पढ़ा है ना अभी ये सब चीजें, ठीक है। अरे में भी हमने यूज कर लिया ये पूरा। अरे में बकायदा कॉल बाय रेफरेंस वाला एक फंक्शन यूज किया है, जितने भी हमने प्रोग्राम बनाए थे, बबल शॉट वगैरह, ठीक है। तो बबल शॉट में क्या होता था, हम ऐसे बबल शॉट लिखते थे, और उसके बाद हम अरे पास करते थे। ये नहीं, यदि फंक्शन डिक्लेयर करना है तो इस तरह से डिक्लेयर करेंगे। सॉरी, फंक्शन प्रोटोटाइप कैसा था हमारा, void bubble and then integer a and integer size. Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to close the door because a lot of noise is coming. So now you can see that this is a function where we have written this. Okay, so this is a pointer kind of function, and this is known as call by reference. Call by reference. Why it is known as call by reference? Because each and everything is performed in this particular array. Suppose in main program, the name of array is, here I am writing main program. Okay, main program. In the main program, the name of array is AR, and suppose 10 elements are given. Okay, and user has input the element. And now if I want to pass the function, then I need to write bubble followed by the name of array. So it is AR, and then integer, then size is 10. Okay, so this is the way how do we pass, and this array is modified. This array is modified. Okay, so whenever the original variable which we are going to pass or we are passing into any function, just remember it. What I am saying, whenever if function modifies at main program variable level, then it is known as call by reference. Okay, so whenever I am passing the original content, this content is modified using this function. In earlier case, what happened? We cannot modify, like a swap function is there. If swap function, I will show you both the example of swap function. So let us discuss later on, because pointer concept is very important. So this is call by reference, and whenever I am using this is address of array. Fine. Now come to pointer. Pointer is a powerful but difficult to master concept. Simulate call by reference. So whenever we are using pointer, we will use reference. What is reference? Reference is nothing but it is ampersand operator. Okay. And to nullify this, we use star. Okay. Close relationship with arrays and string. So arrays and strings are a special kind of pointer. Fine. Pointer variable. How do we declare the pointer variable? So suppose this is a declaration integer count equals to 7. It is declared. Okay. Now I had declared another pointer, and the name of pointer is count pointer. It is not initialized to anything. And now if I write count pointer equals to address of count. Okay, so it simply means that it is using the pointer, okay, which points to count. Hello. बिल्कुल बाद में बताऊंगा रीजन क्या है, मेरे को क्लास लेने दो। ऑर्गेनाइजर बने फिर रहे थे ना, बाद में बात करते बाद में। Okay, so integer count equals to 7, integer pointer count pointer equals to address of count. It is given. Okay, so कैसे हमने इसको read किया? Reading is very simple. That count is assigned a value 7, and one pointer is declared which will point later on to any of the integer variable. Okay, any of the integer kind of variable. Fine. This itself is not any kind of variable. This holds address only. Whenever we are talking about this pointer, so this holds address only. So this gives one simulation, but let us write in actual way. So this is count, okay, and this count holds value 7, and count pointer is given. Actually, I will also show you one more thing, okay, but later on. So the address of this is F9260. Suppose this is the address. Okay, so this count pointer, as soon as I am writing this statement, automatically it will hold F9260. Fine. Now whenever I am writing count pointer, it will point to this value, and the right is read, write. Okay, both the rights are there, means it can read the content and it can write the content also. When I write count pointer equals to 19, okay, so automatically this value become 19. And let us see later on. So this is the declaration of pointer, integer pointer. Okay, so this is the declaration of pointer, and integer star pointer is also same thing. Okay, either integer star. Suppose I had declared integer star p1 and p2. So this p2 is a variable, simple variable of integer type. Okay, but this p1 is a pointer variable, pointer to integer. Okay, so both have different thing. And in memory, actually whenever you are reading the concept of pointer, it shows that this is our pointer, okay, and this is the memory location. It is not like that. This is just a logical representation, nothing else. But what happen if you want to pointing out, means suppose this is a pointer address and it is pointed to variable a, then you need to write like this, okay, and this holds one particular address. So let us write another statement. No, it is not required here. I will show you later on. Fine. So both the notations are same, but what happened due to our mind is not able to recall or memorize this thing. So we have used this type of analogy where we use pointer as a different location and which will points to any value like a. Fine. So this particular line integer star my pointer. Okay, this is a value. Whenever you are accessing this particular thing, it will always give a value. Always give a value. Okay, and when you write my pointer, then it will give me address. Fine. Any doubt? Yes. Am I audible or not?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
please
sir.
give me feedback. Anyone, at least one feedback is required. No? Yes.
Sir, please start recording.
Oh, here recording is not started, na? No, recording is running. Fine. Okay. So yesterday I had taken one class in B section laboratory session. So this is very elementary class, and we have modified one particular program several times. Okay, as a new concepts will come there, so we have modified it according to that. So you can see that video also. Fine. So I will upload it by today. Now this is the declaration. If you want to declare two different pointers, then you need to, yes.
सर ये जो आपने लिखा है सर इंटीजर स्टार p1 पॉइंटर डिक्लेयर किया है और जो p2 है वो स्टैंडर्ड वेरिएबल है मतलब।
हाँ वो स्टैंडर्ड वेरिएबल।
तो सर मैं उस p2 के आगे स्टार लगाता हूँ तो सर वो पॉइंटर वेरिएबल बन जाएगा फिर?
बिल्कुल बन जाएगा, ये देखो यहाँ पर दिया हुआ ये।
ओके सर, ओके
क्लियर?
ओके सर।
ओके, so it can declare pointers to any data type. Okay, pointer is always pointing to any data type which, and pointer holds address. It depends ki what is the size of address. Initialize pointer to 0, null or an address, 0 null or address pointer, any 0 address. So whenever we are declaring pointer to null, so this will represented like this grounded value. Okay, this grounded. So when in next semester we have a data structure, so there only you need to use this notation. Now come to this simple program. Okay, so let us see this. There are two different things which I had shown you. Here what I had written, integer y, printf, enter any number, and it has entered at address of y. Now x equals to %d I had written. Actually it is y equals to %d. So it will print y equals to %d / n, the value of y. So whenever I am using this, okay, whenever I am using this, and at the time of debugging, what happened? Integer y will create y. It looks simple y. But when I use scanf and when I use this address operator, so it will stored at address of this particular value. And this is garbage value. I had not entered anything. This is garbage initial memory. So what do you mean by garbage? Just try to understand this, because I had used this term several times. So whenever I am using any memory location, okay, so there are multiple, actually this is one of the memory locations. This is another location. So this location number, suppose 0F12, okay, this is 0F13. This is a location, and each location consists of certain number of bits. I am using how many bits are there. This is just means ridiculous to use this many these many bits, but I am using, okay, just don't try to remember any other thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 bit. Suppose this is 12-bit memory location. So when I use any memory location, so it consists of series of 1010110. Okay. It consists of series of this because of previous data. This is previous data, previous uncleared data. So when I am using this, so this will actually this will generate this type of number. First one shows a negative number and then it will generate the negative number. Okay. So let me add one more person, Nitin Gupta. Nitin Gupta is that person who has started meeting today.
सर नितिन कुमार, मैं सर क्लास
आ गए नितिन कुमार जी?
सर मैंने सिर्फ 9:15 पे ज्वाइन की थी, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया डिसेबल वगैरह कुछ भी। मेरे पास नोटिफिकेशन आया था ऊपर ईमेल में जब मैंने ज्वाइन की थी वहां से सिर्फ।
नितिन.कुमार।
हाँ सर।
हो गया ऐड?
हाँ सर।
Okay. So this is a program which will give us pointer operation. So why this garbage value is coming? So this garbage value is coming due to previous uncleared data. Okay. So this is the reason only, and there is no other reason. So you must be very clear that how garbage will be coming. So now come to this particular program. Integer y equals to 5 is written, and integer pointer, and y pointer equals to address of y, and y pointer points to y. So what is the meaning of this? So this is y pointer. It holds the address. It holds the address. Whenever I am accessing this y pointer, okay, y pointer holds the value as address, while y holds value as value. Y holds value as value. Fine. So both has different thing. So whenever I am using, means in this particular context, address of y is address and accessible through %p. Y pointer is also address. Okay. And this is also accessible through %p, and both having same address 60,000. Okay. But star yptr is equivalent to y, and the value of this is 5. And whenever I am using address of yptr, so because this is a location which holds address, but this can also be one of the memory addresses. So that's why it's tentative address, for example, is given as 50,000. So one can understand very easily कि किसी ने पूछा कि आप क्या ले जा रहे हो, आपके पास क्या है, आपने कहा कि आइसक्रीम है. आइसक्रीम क्या है? वैल्यू है. ओके, मैंने कहा जाओ गोलू को आइसक्रीम देके आ जाओ, तो ये वैल्यू हो गया. और यदि मैंने कहा जाओ गोलू को कटोरा देके आ जाओ, ओके, अब दिस कटोरा कंसिस्ट ऑफ समथिंग एल्स, I don't know, but katora is the address. Katora is given. Katora is a pointer which points to ice cream. Fine. So katora का address अलग हो गया और ice cream आपको direct value मिल रही है. So that is the pass the butter and pass the bowl. Okay. These are the two different things. समझ में आया आप लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now pointer operators. पॉइंटर ऑपरेटर्स में आपके पास है एस्ट्रिक्स. एस्ट्रिक्स एक्चुअली क्या है? एस्ट्रिक्स बहुत पावरफुल चीज है. एस्ट्रिक्स किसी भी वैल्यू को पॉइंट कर सकती है. जैसे ये 7 लिखा है, इसको ये एस्ट्रिक्स पॉइंट कर सकती है, ये एस्ट्रिक्स इसको पॉइंट कर सकती है. ठीक है. सो दिस इज पावरफुल टूल. ऑल्दो दिस इज नॉट वेरिएबल, बट इट कैन पॉइंट्स टू एनी 7 वैल्यू. फाइन. Similarly, if it is pointing to particular value A, if it is pointing to particular value, then this is the asterisk. Okay, so it is known as indirection or dereferencing operator. Returns a synonym alias of what is operand points to. So y pointer returns y because y pointer points to y. Okay, y pointer points to y. And star can be used for assignment. So if you can use as assignment, y pointer equals to 7 changes y to 7. Previous value of y was 5 and now it is changed to 7. Okay, if I am writing, okay, this is a remain this a. In previous slide, what happened? We have y and it is initialized as 5 and we have y pointer. Okay, and y pointer holds the address of this. So this address is 60,000 and it points to this. It points to content of this address. It points to content of this address. Okay. It can be used for assignment. So star can be used for assignment. You can use dereference pointer. Operand of star must be an L value. Okay. ये लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे होना चाहिए, राइट हैंड साइड पे नहीं आएगा. नो एंड इट मस्ट नॉट बी अ कांस्टेंट. एंड स्टार एंड एम्परसेंट आर इनवर्स. If we use both the things simultaneously, it will cancel each other out. So this is the example, or how do we use memory locations. So this is our main memory or RAM, where we store the program, and it starts with 0th location, and this is suppose this much, this 314759 location. This is the range of address spanned by the program, data and code. So here code associated with the program and data associated with the program. So how do we use in this particular portion? There are spaces like A, B, C, pointer, etc. Okay. Now come to this particular example. Just try to understand this example. This is also very simple. Okay, let us duplicate this slide. So in previous class, some person says that address variable. So address you can access using %p will give you hexadecimal address, %x will give you hexadecimal address, and %u will give you unsigned integer address. Okay, so 3 different ways of 3 different format specifier to access address. Fine. Now come to this particular thing. when I use this call, so it will automatically allocate one variable of pointer type. So this is the variable of pointer type is allocated here. And this is somewhere in memory. This is not very different thing like a tray or something like that. It is inside that main memory itself. Okay. So this is one of the content of, and it is allocated somewhere here. Okay. Suppose this is our diagram. So maybe here this value of I pointer is allocated. Fine. So because I want to point this particular thing, that's why I had not used that diagram. Now come to integer variable 1 and variable 2. So here you can see that integer variable 1 and variable 2 is declared. Now the third assignment is variable 1 is equals to 10. You can see that addresses are also given and initially pointer is also declared. Okay, but no address is pointed by this pointer. Now variable 2 equals to 20 is given. So variable 2 equals to 20 is given. Fine. This diagram is available in Venugopal's book. And this is the reason why I am saying that please use Venugopal's book, because it gives step-by-step picturization of this. Now come to integer pointer address of variable 1. As soon as I give this value, okay, I had not used star. Star is always for value. Now I had used this thing. You can see that it holds the address of variable 1. It holds the address of variable 1. So this is address of variable 1. Okay, now come to printf address and content of variable 1 is %p. Okay, %p. So now %p will give the address and this will give the address. This will give the, so this is our pointer. This is our pointer, and what pointer will do? So this is our pointer and pointer will point to this 10 only. Okay. So whenever I am using I pointer, then it will give you 10. And when I use IPTR, then it will give me the address. If I use address of IPTR, it will give me this address. Okay. So let us see what are the value. Variable 1 equals to 10. Okay. And this 2 is equivalent to star IPTR. Now, second thing is address of variable 1 is FFF4 and content of IPTR is also FFF4 and address of IPTR is FFF8. Okay, this is address of IPTR. So these are the different things which we must know. Now come to next statement. This gives I pointer equals to address of variable 2. Now I pointer releases variable 1 and it will start pointing to this particular address FFF2. Now the content of I pointer is changed. And how it is changed? Variable 1 is 10, still variable 1 is 10 and no change we have performed. Now variable 2 is 20. Fine. Second thing is star I pointer will also give the same thing. Okay, we have not used anything but star I pointer, because of this address it will also points to this. So whenever I am using star, then it will point to 20. Okay, and whenever I am using I pointer, it will point to this address. So I pointer equals to address of variable 2 equals to FFF2. And still when I am using I pointer, address of I pointer, so it is not changed. The address of I pointer is FFF8. Okay. Now this will do the printing operation and this will perform printing of I pointer and I pointer. Okay. So content of I pointer here, this I pointer will give me, this I pointer will give me FFF2, and this star I pointer will give me 20. Okay. In this particular case, I pointer will give me FFF4 and star I pointer will give me 10. Fine. Now come to this particular assignment. This assignment says that now you need to change the previous 20 and new 125. Okay. So now this will be 125. If we access the same thing, then automatically it will print something. Okay. Now come to next variable 1 equals to star I pointer plus 1. So it will points to the next location. Okay. So what is the next location? Let us check. This is star I pointer. Okay. And when I use variable 1 equals to, now variable 1 equals to I pointer plus 1. So this will give me variable 1 equals to, so I pointer holds, what I pointer holds? 125. So I pointer holds 125 plus 1, and this will be modified at variable level. Okay, without any pointer operation. So these are the different pointer arithmetic which we can perform. Any doubt in this explanation? Please ask.
Yes sir, excuse me sir. सर जो पॉइंटर वेरिएबल होता है और जो सर स्टैंडर्ड वेरिएबल होता है उनका एड्रेस मतलब अलग अलग होता है क्या सर?
किनका एड्रेस?
स्टैंडर्ड वेरिएबल और पॉइंटर वेरिएबल।
हाँ, दोनों एक साथ कैसे आएंगे एड्रेस में?
तो सर मतलब सर वो अपन जो स्टैंडर्ड वेरिएबल होता है सर उसका एड्रेस।
एक सेकंड बस एक सेकंड, मेरे को ये कंप्लीट कर लेने दो एक डायग्राम। ये मेमोरी लोकेशंस है, ठीक है, डिफरेंट मेमोरी लोकेशंस है, और ये बहुत सारी मेमोरी लोकेशंस हमको दिखाई दे रही है, बहुत सारी मेमोरी लोकेशंस हमको दिखाई दे रही है। तो जैसे मैंने ये इंटीजर पॉइंटर डिक्लेयर किया ना, तो यहाँ पर एक पॉइंटर नाम का वेरिएबल क्रिएट होता है। क्या नाम का वेरिएबल क्रिएट होता है? आई पॉइंटर नाम का एक वेरिएबल। और जैसे ही मैं इसको क्रिएट करता हूँ, स्टार के साथ क्रिएट करता हूँ, तो ऑटोमेटिकली जितना भी एड्रेस का साइज होगा, फॉर दिस पर्पस इट विल ऑक्यूपाई द एड्रेस। ओके, regardless of float will also means if it is long double also, the suppose address requires 8 byte or 16 byte, 16 byte, let us consider 16 byte. Okay, address is of 16 byte, then for star float star it requires the same size. For integer star, it requires the same size. For character star, it requires the same size. Okay, means because it holds the address, it is pointing to value, but it is not occupying any value. Clear or not?
लेकिन सर ये पॉइंट तो सर वेरिएबल की वैल्यू कोई कर रहा है ना सर, जैसे IPTR तो सर एड्रेस तो वेरिएबल 1 को पॉइंट कर रहा है ना सर। ये
भाई ये बिल्कुल उसी तरह से है जैसे मैं यहाँ पर बैठा हूँ और किसी को काड़ी कर रहा हूँ, मेरा तो कुछ नहीं बिगड़ रहा है, जो दूसरा है उसी का बिगड़ रहा है। किसी को मोटिवेट कर रहा हूं तो मेरा कुछ बन नहीं रहा है, लेकिन सामने वाले का बन रहा है। मैं तो मैं ही हूं ना।
यस सर।
क्लियर और नॉट?
सर एक बार थोड़ा वापस बता देंगे सर?
मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि मेमोरी में ये पॉइंटर मैंने स्टोर किया। सपोज जो मेमोरी का एड्रेस लिखने के लिए हमको 16 बाइट की जरूरत पड़ती है, तो ये 16 बाइट का एड्रेस है। चाहे मैं फ्लोट पॉइंटर डिक्लेयर करूं, चाहे मैं इंटीजर पॉइंटर डिक्लेयर करूं, चाहे कैरेक्टर पॉइंटर डिक्लेयर करूं, चाहे यूजर डिफाइंड पॉइंटर डिक्लेयर करूं, हर पॉइंटर के लिए जो स्टोरेज स्पेस है वो उतना ही रखना है। अब वेरिएबल 1 मैंने क्रिएट किया। ओके, सो वेरिएबल 1 विल स्टोर 4 बाइट। फाइन, यहाँ पर 2 बाइट दिखाई दे रहा है, हम यहाँ पर 4 बाइट का मान रहे हैं। और वेरिएबल 2 विल स्टोर अगेन 4 बाइट, विल टेक 4 बाइट। ओके, तो अब क्या होगा, जब भी मैं ये पॉइंटर पे इंक्रीमेंट करूंगा, यदि मैंने आई पॉइंटर +1 लिखा तो ये नेक्स्ट एड्रेस को जाएगा, लेकिन स्टार आई पॉइंटर लिखा तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली क्या करने वाला है, इसकी वैल्यू में चेंजेस करने वाला है। तो ये तो पॉइंटर्स हुए जो कि पॉइंट कर रहे हैं किसी वेरिएबल को। क्लियर है? यहाँ पर जैसे किसको पॉइंट कर रहा है, वेरिएबल 1 को पॉइंट कर रहा है। हाँ, एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज ये है कि हम इसको बताते कि ये इंटीजर पॉइंटर है। इंटीजर पॉइंटर बताते हैं, इसलिए बताते हैं कि यदि हम इस पॉइंटर में इंक्रीमेंट करें तो वो 4 बाइट का इंक्रीमेंट ले। ओके, 4 बाइट का इंक्रीमेंट ले। यदि मैंने लॉन्ग बताया तो वो 8 बाइट का इंक्रीमेंट लेगा। मैं यहाँ पर कर तो 1 रहा हूँ, +1 कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन ऑटोमेटिकली वो 4 बाइट या 8 बाइट का इंक्रीमेंट कर लेता है। पर एड्रेस उतनी ही लोकेशन में आता है। एड्रेस स्टोर करने के लिए बहुत बड़ी चीजों की जरूरत नहीं। क्लियर?
यस सर।
So now come to this particular problem. This is very simple problem, but I will explain it. So this is simplest problem. Okay, what I had written A. So this is the memory variable. You can see that this is our memory variable. Fine. And we have likewise this we have created. So there are varieties of locations, and suppose each location requires 8-bit. Each location is of 8-bit only. Okay, so many locations are there. Or here you can see that the address will take 1, 2, 3, 4 byte. Okay, 4 byte address. Now initially integer A is written, so integer A is declared. Whatever first allocated memory is there, so integer A will take 4 byte. From this place to this place A is there. Okay, then integer A pointer. Suppose A pointer is declared somewhere here, star A pointer. Okay, so actually it is A pointer, not a star A pointer. So this will take how many bytes? 4 byte. In this particular example, 4 byte is required. So I occupied, and this is the first location. This is the first location, and let us write the location number. So suppose 20, no, 20 is not given. We will consider the example of this program only. So the address is 000012FF88. Okay, so this is 89, this is 90, and this is 91. And the next location will start. Next value will be available at 93. Okay, so let us write only 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 100 is not coming. 9A, 9B, 9C, 9D, 9E, 9F, and then 100. And 100 is not, yes, 100 will be coming, and likewise. Okay, so I had used only these numbers. I'm not going on this number because it is very long series of number. So first thing is given as 7, A equals to 7. So what do you mean by A equals to 7? A equals to 7 means this whole place will take 7. Means so many zeros, and last 3 values are 111. Okay, so this will start. This is 32-bit data. Okay, so this is 0 and 0 and up to so many zeros, and 1, 1 and 1 is written in place of A. Now come to A equals to address. A pointer equals to address of A. With this statement, what happened? In this A pointer, I am trying to write the value Okay, so what value is coming? 0, 0, 1, 2, F, 8, 8. Okay, this is the content of this location. Fine, this is the content of this location. Now, if I am going to print this particular, if I'm going to print this, okay, the address of A is %P. So address of A. What is address of A? First thing A, and second thing the value of A pointer. Okay, both the thing. So this is 0012FF88. This will print that thing. So here you can see. Now the value of A is %D. Value of A is %D. So value of A is 7. And the value of star A pointer is also star A pointer. As soon as it is given address, then it will start pointing to this 7. Okay, it will pointing to 7, and that's why whenever I am using this word, it will automatically give me 7. Fine. Next thing is showing that star and address are inverse. So I had written address star A pointer. Address star A pointer will cancel out each other and it will give me address. Okay, it will give me address value stored at this particular location. So what is this? Is A pointer actually. This is A pointer. Whenever I am using star A pointer, it will give me the address. It will give me 7. And whenever I am using A pointer, so it give me the content of A pointer, and which is 0012FF88. Okay, so here you can see that the answer is what answer is coming. And if you want address of A pointer, okay, address of A pointer is 0012, and when we add F with 1. So this will become 00. Last 2 digit will become 00, and F plus 1 is 0. Then again F plus 1 is 0, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So this is not, this is 1, and this is 0. So this will be our answer. So let me write the answer correctly. Double 00130088. This is the answer. Not 88. It is also, it becomes 0 and it becomes 0 also. So again, I need to erase this. So are you getting my point? How I'm struggling for calculation of that number? Yes or no? So this is very important, and this can be asked in examination that this is the location given, and based on this location, you need to identify what is the value of this and what is the value of this. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And one more important thing, those who want to attempt the quiz, okay, who want to attempt the midsem quiz, I will arrange a midsem quiz. अभी आप लोगों का मिडसेम क्विज कब है? कोई है क्या? Anyone? क्योंकि सेशनल मार्क्स चाहिए ना नए लोगों को कि नहीं चाहिए?
Yes,
They are happy
sir.
with 0.
तो सर हमारे
चाहिए
को क्वेश्चन हो गया था ना सर?
चाहिए ना आप लोगों को? तो हम जो यूज करने वाले हैं वो
Yes,
लास्ट
sir.
2 यूनिट के क्वेश्चन आएंगे. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
सिर्फ लास्ट 2 यूनिट के क्वेश्चन आएंगे, और लास्ट 2 यूनिट के क्वेश्चन पे जो नंबर सिस्टम आपको आना बहुत जरूरी है. ठीक है, लास्ट 2 यूनिट के लिए. तो अब आपको करना ये है, जो भी इसको अटेम्प्ट करना चाहे वो अटेम्प्ट कर सकता है. जो भी मतलब चाहे वो नया स्टूडेंट हो चाहे पुराना स्टूडेंट. क्लियर है? ओके. सो आज हम यहीं स्टॉप करते हैं क्योंकि मेरी एक और क्लास है अगली, है ना। तो हम यस, किसी ने बोला था डेट के बारे में, कब की डेट रखना है? "24th is okay to all of you" or "23rd is okay to all of you"? अरे कोई बोलेगा ही नहीं तो मैं फिर कैसे करूंगा?
Yes, sir. 24 is okay.
24 is okay ना? ओके, सो वी विल, मैं टाइम आपको बता दूंगा और मे बी ये
सर
सुबह
23 लगा दीजिए, एक्चुअली 25 से एग्जाम्स है।
25th से एग्जाम्स हैं।
हाँ जी सर, तो 20 तक लगा
मेन
दीजिए।
एग्जाम 25th से स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं क्या?
यस सर। हाँ जी सर।
तो फिर तो मुझे और जल्दी करना पड़ेगा लगता है।
हाँ सर।
आप लोग और बाकी कौन से सब्जेक्ट की क्लासेस चल रही है आप लोगों की?
सर सबकी चल रही है, 22 जनवरी की चल रही है।
22 तक सबकी है, तो ठीक है, मैं
Yes.
23rd को अरेंज कर देता हूँ क्विज, है ना। 1 घंटे का क्विज रहेगा, 20 क्वेश्चन रहेंगे और 20 क्वेश्चन में से 20 क्वेश्चन ही रहेंगे, 15 क्वेश्चन ही रखूंगा और 15 क्वेश्चन में से जिसको अटेम्प्ट करना है अटेम्प्ट करके और उसके बाद फिर उसके हिसाब से मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे। तो जो दोबारा अटेम्प्ट करना चाहें वो अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं, जो भी मैक्सिमम ऑफ 2 आएगा वो हम दे देंगे, ठीक है।
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let me finish this today's class. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Have a nice time. अच्छा
Thank you,
जिशा,
sir.
आज मीटिंग भी है ना?
मेंटल की है सर।
12:30 पे ना? ठीक है, हम
Yes, sir.
12:30 पे मीटिंग ले लेंगे, है ना। ओके, थैंक यू,
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।